Welcome to Project House. The idea behind this project is to have an immersive tour that lets people view a property or house from anywhere in the world at any time. This kind of virtual tour enables people with limited accessibility to experience something otherwise quite limited. It works by originally taking a 3D scan of a house, point cloud, taking that into Blender, then into a hubs room, which is accessible to anyone. We used Mozilla Hubs because it's easily web accessible and convenient. The camera we used to capture the house was an Insta360 One X2, and yeah. After taking the scan, we import it into Matterport, which builds the scan, builds the 3D model, and hypothetically we'd also use something like the BLK, the Leica BLK drone, and we'd be able to have a scan of the whole neighborhood. As stated, we started with a scan of the house after refining it in Blender and applying the scan to hubs. There was a bit of a problem. The OBJ file that we were going to use to import into hubs actually cost about $50, and we'd rather not spend that, so we instead used some models that we built in hubs, and that represents the idea of the point clouds. In hubs, we included multiple features that are interactive and includes live feed from a real lake, which hypothetically would be a camera outside of a window representing the actual live feed of what's outside that window. Same concept applies to audio. We could have a microphone which would capture live feed of what's actually going on in the house, but due to privacy reasons, that's obviously not applicable. Here there's some photos of the actual house that was scanned. In the top right you can see that's the Matterport build, and in the bottom left you can see some of the interactive points which can provide more information. And this is the hubs room we created. It's got a representation of the house and the live feed videos and the lake behind it. And now I will take you into the hubs room. So here we are in the hubs room. This is the house representing the one we scanned. It's got some nice furniture, and here's the live feed video currently streaming of a lake somewhere, and out there is another lake. So this world is sort of made to represent the real space, and again, this would be replicated using the Leica drone, which could scan the entire neighborhood and have a realistic view of the entire neighborhood and the house. Yeah.